Hey friend, what I have learned is that there is always joy to be found. We simply have to open our eyes to see it. This practice is all about focusing on finding the joy right here, right where we are. You ready to join me? We're going to move into downward facing dog to begin. So coming to hands and knees, I'm going to curl the toes under, lift the hips up and back. And I really want to encourage you to find some movement here. So maybe you really try to stretch out those shoulders. Maybe you start to pedal the legs to really wake up the calves. Maybe you bend both knees and stretch that back before straightening the legs. Finding some movement that feels good for you here. Maybe even shaking the head no, nodding the head yes. Big breath here. And then when you're ready, we're going to come on down to child's pose. Pressing back, enjoying the stretch, enjoying this moment just to breathe and to be. One more breath here. Beautiful. When you're ready, I'll have you join me standing on your mat. And we'll need some blocks in just a few moments, or if you don't have blocks, you could also use a chair, the seat of a chair. It'll help us with our next poses in just a moment. But to get started, I want to just invite you to stand right in the middle of your mat. Right in the middle of your mat, and just take a big, deep breath. Lift those arms up overhead. Big breath, and almost like you're scooping down from the sky. Bring that down to the heart. Exhale out. Let's try that again. Big inhale, scooping up, bringing all that joy and sunshine and every good thing, scooping it, bringing it down to our heart. Exhaling out. Beautiful. All right, let's get those blocks into position. So I'm going to bring, I've got a couple different height blocks here for me to move into triangle pose. You might also have, again, a chair seat nearby if that feels better for you, or you may opt to go without. Totally fine too. So to start out, we're going to move into triangle pose. And what I want you to do is stand right in the middle of the mat, right where we just were. Step the feet apart. Right toes are going to go straight along the mat. The left heel is going to kick out just a little bit further than the toes. And we're going to keep that front leg straight. So really press down through both feet here. I'm going to bring this block real close to my leg so I have it available for me as I do this next part. So I'm going to bring the arms out. I'm going to dramatically reach. So I almost like I'm on a fainting couch. Dramatically reach out. Drop those hands down to the block. And this arm's going to go down and all the way around and up. Beautiful triangle pose. So let's try to really open up the chest, open up the body to what is here right with us now. So see if you can really turn the belly toward the ceiling, turn the chest toward the ceiling, then maybe turn the neck and the head toward the ceiling. Really pressing down through those feet, reaching through the hand. Beautiful pose here. Nice deep breath. Fantastic. I'm going to bring that arm down, and I'm going to scooch myself just a little bit so I can actually use a second block here as I move into half moon pose. So half moon pose, I'm going to shift the weight to the right foot and begin to lift the left off the ground. Now, you can lift it up as much or as little as you want. If you want to stay real close to the mat, you can do that. If you want to lift it up to parallel, you can do that. But we really want to press down through this foot, reach through this foot, and reach through the crown of the head, trying to find that openness we just had in our triangle pose. If it feels good, you can bring the arms straight up overhead. Beautiful, beautiful. Big stretch, one more breath. You can bring the arms down first, bring the leg down safely, and you're up and out of the pose. Beautiful job, beautiful. All right, let's move to the other side. You ready? Let's start on the middle of our mat. Step the feet apart. Turning those left toes this time to go straight. The right heel gets kicked out just a little bit further than the toes. I'm going to bring my block really close to my leg, so I'm ready for triangle pose here. Bringing the arms up, dramatically reaching out with that left hand, dropping the left hand to the block, and then I'm going to bring the right arm down and up, big stretch here. It doesn't have to go all the way up overhead. Anywhere here is totally fine, but if you can bring it up all the way top, and then really trying to open up our body. So turning the belly, turning the torso, maybe turning the head and the neck, bringing that arm up right overhead, pressing down to the feet nice and strong, reaching through the hand. Big deep breath here. And let it go. All right, let's bring that arm down first. I'm going to shift my weight here and connect with this other block, moving into half moon pose. Shifting my weight here, lifting up that right foot. Again, you can keep it really close to the mat. You can bring it up high and finding that balance, trying to open up the body like you're just open in triangle pose, turning the belly, turning the torso, turning the head, maybe bringing that hand up. Ah, beautiful. One more breath. Bring the arm down, bring the leg down. Standing up tall, you did it. Oh, feeling good in the body, feeling nice and open and stretched. Let's take one more big cleansing breath. So inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Big breath. Exhale, bring those hands to your heart. Let's do it again. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And here, placing your hands on your heart. Let's just spend a moment finding some gratitude for this body in this moment. It can be so easy to think, I wish I could, or I used to be able to. But look at what your body just did. That is worth celebrating. So find some gratitude for your body in this moment. Maybe it's for your heart beating constantly without you even thinking about it. Maybe it's for the breath that continues to fill the lungs without you thinking about it. Maybe it's for your arms or the way that your legs carry you to the places you need to go. Whatever comes to mind, find that place of gratitude and just breathe it in. One more breath in and out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, friend.